Welcome to Euro Football Daily. Today we're bringing you Europe's 5 best young playmakers according to our mates at Who Scored. 5. Leon Goretzka, who scored rating 7.28. First up is Schalke's 21-year-old midfielder Leon Goretzka, who is already a full German international. A Bundesliga regular since 2013, Goretzka is good with the ball with a pass accuracy of 81.5%. That's better than the Premier League's golden boy Kevin De Bruyne on 78%. And he isn't padding his numbers with conservative play either. In fact, his passes go forward more than a quarter of the time, and he even makes 1.1 key passes a game. That's around the same as Aaron Ramsey. But while Ramsey is dispossessed more than twice a game, Goretzka only loses the ball 0.9 times. And when he does lose it, boy does the German work hard to win it back. He makes 2.6 tackles and 3 interceptions per match. That's the same number of tackles as Arturo Vidal and more than twice as many interceptions. The 21-year-old's shot accuracy clocks in at a fairly poor 27.8%, but he takes half his shots from outside the box, so it's unsurprising that he hits the target about as often as Eric Dyer. But with positional versatility, plenty of experience and rumours of interest from Liverpool, Goretzka looks good value for his €13 million valuation. 4. Adrian Rabiot, who scored rating 7.31. Long linked with Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur, PSG's Adrian Rabiot has made 17 league appearances this season after injuries to Matuidi, Motta and Marco Verratti. Rabiot is more of a deep playmaker than Goretzka, but averaging 80 passes a game, he's outstripping Toni Kroos on 79 and Sergio Busquets on 76. But most impressively, over 90% of those passes find their man. Due to his more defensive role, just 22% of Rabiot's passes go forward though, and he only makes a key pass every other game. Whilst this does seem low, it's likely down to the fact that the Frenchman prefers to carry the ball upfield, completing 2.4 dribbles a match, which is around the same as Dimitri Payet. Rabiot is dispossessed 1.5 times a game, which is a very dangerous habit in the deep midfield role. But with an excellent shot accuracy of 38.5%, he matches teammate Angel Di Maria, suggesting that Rabiot has good decision making and shoots from very good positions. And with a €10 million price tag and first team opportunities limited in Paris, Rabiot could find himself a new club before too long. 3. Dele Alli, who scored rating 7.35. The Premier League's Young Player of the Year, Dele Alli was close to reaching double figures for both goals and assists before a ban for violent conduct. Ali's pass accuracy seems a little low on 75.9%, but this is typical for players in more advanced roles where there's less space. For instance, Henrik Mkhitaryan manages just 76%. More importantly though, Ali passes the ball very positively, with 35% of his passes going towards the goal, and with 2 key passes a game, he's the 3rd highest in Spurs' first team behind Eriksen and Lamela. The downside of this positivity is the rate at which Ali loses possession. In fact, the former MK Dons man is dispossessed 3 times a match, while Kane in more advanced position loses the ball just 2.5 times. Like Rabiot though, the England international boasts a great shooting accuracy, putting 38% of his attempts on target and finishing the season with an impressive 10 league goals. After featuring in 33 games in his first Premier League campaign, the 20-year-old is already a vital player to a top-class team and will almost certainly be a key player for England at Euro 2016. 2. Saul Niguez, who scored rating 7.36. Gaining international attention after a wonder goal against Bayern Munich, Atletico Madrid youngster Saul is already one of La Liga's best midfielders. Saul's pass completion of 76% may seem low, but Atleti as a team average just 78%. This is mainly down to their counter-attacking game plan, based on playing risky passes through teams still transitioning into defence. Their style is even more evident in the Spaniards' forward passing, with 40% of his passes going up the pitch. However, with just 0.7 key passes a game, it's clear that Saul's role is not to play the killer ball. Instead, that responsibility lies with the likes of Koke, who averaged 2.3 a match. Often called a defensive midfielder, the youngster is actually robbed of possession 1.5 times per game, showing that he isn't necessarily a true DM. But Saul makes up for this with 3.1 tackles and 1.8 interceptions a game, proving that he is an adaptable asset in the centre of midfield. Going forward, his shot accuracy is a healthy 32%, and he even shoots around twice a game, which goes to show his more advanced role in Simeone's setup. A rumoured €45 million buyout clause could tempt Giants looking for a versatile midfielder this summer, and the 21-year-old will definitely be key for Spain in the future. Number 1, Ousmane Dembele, who scored rating 7.62. Ousmane is an 18-year-old winger at Ligue 1 club Rennes, and has won admirers after 12 goals and 5 assists in just 20 starts this season. His passing accuracy is on the low side at 71%, especially as Dembele only plays 26% of his passes forward, but with 1.9 key passes per match, he is even surpassing PSG star man Marco Verratti on 1.7. Dembele's real gift though is his dribbling. With 5.1 successful attempts a game, he leads the whole of Europe, beating Neymar and Frank Ribery, who average 4.2. Clearly a player who loves to take on defenders is gonna get tackled a lot, and Dembele is dispossessed 2.8 times a match, but even that's only marginally more than Neymar, who loses it 2.7 times. Most impressively though, his shot accuracy is through the roof at 48%, and 2/3 of Dembele's shots come from inside the box, perhaps suggesting that the Frenchman could even be converted into a true striker one day. For now though, Dembele the winger has been strongly linked with Borussia Dortmund, and a deal is even rumoured to be close. But with Barca and Bayern reportedly scouting Rennes games, you're sure to hear plenty more of this young star. So Dembele is one of the star young wingers in Europe this season, but who's been the best overall? If you want to know, check out last week's scout report including Neymar and Ronaldo, and as ever guys, don't forget to subscribe to Euro Football Daily.